I've been promising a video on my 5th graders school area and curriculum choices, and so here it is. This is my formal living room. So when you're coming through the entrance, I replaced our formal living room with the classroom. And if you've seen my video on my 1st graders side of the room, then you have already seen our schooling area. This is his area, and there's a video on his curriculum choices, and there's another video on his school area and what's on his desk. And this is my little one, and this is her school area for now. So here we have all of books that she could read on her free time, and then down here are school books, thesaurus, what your 5th, 6th graders should know, dictionary, nature books, and then just some more reading books. And this is our science kits that we're going to use this semester. And then down here she has her binders. Here she has her laptop that she uses for math. And then here we have her allowance jar. So when she earns money, or a relative gives her money, or we give her money for allowance, she divides it into her spending jar, her saving jar, and her giving or tithing jar. And this one has her little erasers that we got off of Amazon. They're her little erasers, and I can post the link on Amazon exactly where we got them, so you guys can check these out because they're really, really cute, and she really, really likes them. Here she keeps her glasses case, and she got this little thing also from the Dollar Tree. And here we have an eraser, sharpener that we got from the Dollar Tree, and a whiteout tape thingy. And down here she has her staples, and her glue stick. And then in here she has her challenging words from her language arts curriculum. So they're in this box here. Papers that are important that we might need are back here. Pencils and pens, erasers, scratch paper for spelling, and other little knickknacks. Sled. I was actually looking for this. She has her whiteboard up, and her pin board that has her daily schedule. It has her daily schedule, what an adjective is, whatever we're working on, I'll pin up here. So you can see a lot of language arts writing things, a writing checklist, a little craft she made for Christmas last year. And so now I'll show you what's in her work boxes. So this bin is mostly for me. This has all paper in it that they may use. This has her crayons in here, her glue, some math dice are in there. And here she has her watercolors, some pencils, and her reading chart, which we forgot was here, and haven't had to fill out right now. But in here is her math curriculum, which we are doing teaching textbooks this year for the first time. I'll go into a review on this stuff later. Her language arts curriculum, more language arts, and her nature notebook. And here she's got her daily devotional and her Bible. And down here she has this is her spelling box for her spelling activities that go with the good and the beautiful curriculum. Here, because we have this big sliding door, so I decided to just put their maps and math posters on it. And we have some here on the wall: hundreds chart, multiplication and addition, my toddler's artwork, and here I keep my daily schedule, and then the kids' daily schedule, which I'll let you just glance at here with the glare. And I got this printable online from another homeschool mom. I'll see if I can find her link so I can post that below so you can download it from her. I did not create it. I just edited it, but I didn't create it. That's my 5th graders schoolroom. I'm going to just do my curriculum choices for her in the same video. And that is classical music that you hear in the background. I have this Bluetooth speaker where I play my Jawbone speaker, where I play music for the classical music in the background during the day, or something soft and light to help them focus. It helps me to focus too. I need music. I can't have complete silence when I'm teaching. So anyway, teaching textbooks is a new curriculum for us. We switched over from Singapore Math to this one because Singapore Math just wasn't working for her, and she does a lot better on the computer working by herself with an instructor that's not me. So this is the CD-ROM set. Comes with 4 CDs. The first one is in the laptop, and it has this textbook, which is where when she needs to write out work, she doesn't have to take out a sheet of paper and write it out. She can just go in here and write it out. And the lesson is also in here. So if our internet's down or we have to leave the house and go somewhere, we can just take this. We don't even need the laptop, and we can, we don't need the internet either, but if something's wrong with the computer or for some reason we have to leave, we can just take this with us, and she can continue to do her math here anyway, because the lessons are in here and all of the work that she has to do. Just go through it quickly so you can see. This is level 6 here, and she did her lesson for today. And it comes with a grade book, so I can see the number of attempts that it took her to do the problem, if she viewed the solution, and if she got it right or wrong. And X's that she got it wrong, and the check marks obviously are that she got it right. And then it has her raw score and her percentage score. I really like that. The login page. And I'll type in her password. Show you briefly lesson 1. You'll hear my kids in the background, but that's okay. Aaron, can you close the door, please? Thank you. Okay, so let's see the lecture for lesson 1, just so you can get a little idea.
Lesson 1, place value. The symbols 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are all called digits. There are 10 of them. We use these 10 digits to write our numbers. And what's really neat is that with only these 10 digits, we can write any number, no matter how big. Take the number 247. Why don't you enter that number in using the proper digits?
Okay, so then she has to do it. And I really like that it teaches them in a simple way. 247.
Good.
I got it right.
The 2 stands for 200s.
Yes.
The 4 stands for 410s.
So it makes the math very simple for them, very easy to understand, because my daughter struggled with math because she didn't like it. And this has been a big blessing in our lives, because she actually doesn't mind doing her math now. She likes it. Booklet, so that I don't have to do the work myself. Thank God. And here's all the answers in here. Alright, for language arts, we have chosen this year the good and the beautiful, which has been a huge blessing to our homeschool. You have no idea. It just really has been. And when you test your child into it before you decide on what level they're going to do. And it's a pretty advanced curriculum, so most kids test below grade level on this. So she tested into level 3, which we're getting through pretty quickly. We'll probably be able to move on to level 4 in the middle of this year, and then by April or May, hopefully to level 5. But we're not rushing it. She's learning what she needs to learn and enjoying it. Okay, so I'll show you briefly the lessons that we will be doing this year. The best thing about this curriculum is that it's grammar, phonics, reading, literature, and writing, geography, and art. So it's all-in-one language arts plus geography and art curriculum, which simplifies my life and makes it so much easier. It tells you how to do each subject, because each day you have to practice spelling, you have to practice challenging words, flashcards, which is what is in here, and this is, I'll show you an example of the challenging words. She has to just learn how to say them. And as you can see, these are pretty challenging. And once she learns them, then they are placed into the mastered column here. And these are the ones that she's learning now, and these are the ones that she hasn't learned yet. Okay, then she has to complete her personal reading, level 3 reader, for 20 minutes. So this comes with 2 readers. Okay, and the stories, she likes the stories. So this is the first reader. We'll just skim through it. Okay, so it's a good size book. I don't have to go to the library every week and find appropriate books for her. And it's based on Charlotte Mason's style of homeschooling, so that they're living stories and they're good quality stories. It's good literature. It's 30 to 45 minutes in this course book. So as you can see, it has checklists. Once you're done, you can set your timer and then let her work as much as she can, and doing as much work as she can in that set amount of time. Okay, so I'll just, oopsie, just dropped your water bottle. So they have spelling and art and sentence writing and reviews and geography. Like answer keys, I like answer keys. Poetry, decoding difficult words. There's all kinds of stuff here. Okay? It's poetry memorization 1 to 2 times a week. And I skipped here the spelling. So for her spelling words, she'll have in the painting that it comes with. And she has her charts. She has to we have to determine which words that she doesn't know how to spell. Then we practice them for 5 to 7 words for 5 to 7 days. She has to write sentences for her words, and then she can do activities that we have printed out and put on these cards. And then I went and got all of the activities. Somebody from the Good and the Beautiful Facebook group was nice enough to create these spelling activity cards. And then I went and online and I purchased all of the things that she would need to complete these activities, so she can go ahead and just do it. Memorization, these are the poems that they have here that we can work through. And then she has to recite them to 2-3 different people when she's done, and then write down which poems she recited and who she recited them to. So this is a perfect time for me to show you their science curriculum that we're using. And we are studying the Good and the Beautiful unit study on arthropods first. Insects, spiders, and crustaceans. It's a unit study for grades K through 6. So my first/second grader, yeah, and my 5th grader can both do it together. So here they had to copy that picture and draw the parts of an of an insect. We just started yesterday or the day before, so we've only done 2 days of work. Characteristics of insects. And then yes, the other day we did insects versus arachnids. We did a Venn diagram.
It's ant season.
Uh-oh. Does that mean it rains ants? That'd be horrible. Okay, can you write insects here? Here's the word insect. Copy that. Okay? And then here we wrote down the definition for cold-blooded, and they had to draw 3 pictures. It's been a long day. My tongue is getting tied. Definition and drawings for exoskeleton. Definition and chart and drawings for vertebrate and invertebrates. I had to make a science wall, which I eventually will put up onto that bulletin board whenever my husband gets around to it. But for now, it's stuck on my wall. And since we're learning about insects, I bought these little butterflies from Amazon and the borders that were originally meant to go around my bulletin board. And these are the vocabulary words. So as we go through the lessons, we'll be filling this whole space up with arthropods for our science. Love it. You guys did a great job. That's cool. You made your word insect into an insect. Very creative. You have fun doing that? Did you like it? Yeah? Okay, you're all done school for today. Anyway, so the beginning of each unit gives you all the information, everything you need. If you need to teach older children about your science wall, about creating your mini books, all the supplies that you need for each lesson, which is not a lot, which is what I like most of. One of the things I like most about it is that I don't have to shop for so many things. Most of the things are in my home. Read out loud storybooks that they suggest for each section, and you can for each unit. And then the lessons are in here. Tells you what to say, what to read, charts that you can photocopy for them, answers to things that they're supposed to do on their own. And then if you look at the pictures, they're very vivid. There we go. Okay, so we have trivia cards. That's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so, and then there's different unit studies. So we have most of them. Space science, wonders of the universe. We also have introduction to energy. They all come separate. You purchase them all individually. The next is energy, heat, light, and sound. And we also have meteorology. And the good and the beautiful, as of right now, is working on more science units, one of them being the human body. So that's the science that we use for both of my kids. Is the good and the beautiful science for my 5th grader and my 6-year-old who's in between grades. Okay, so I wanted to show you my 5th grader's handwriting curriculum. We use the good and the beautiful for handwriting as well, and she's using level 6 for handwriting. And so it just continues to teach the cursive, sorry for the shadow, and it also teaches drawing. She gets to draw in her book as well. You see some examples there. And in the past, she hated cursive and drawing. Like, really hated it, like crying to have to practice cursive. And now she does it well, and she gives me no problems at all. So I'm very happy with this curriculum. Let's see, and by the end of the book, that's what it looks like. There we go. It also has like the states and the capitals, so there's learning, not just writing. This is what we'll be using for nature when we do our nature studies, starting when the weather gets cooler in the fall. This is a nature notebook, also from the good and the beautiful curriculum. And I have a more detailed look at this in another video, which I'll link here. But it basically has different activities for every season. And so I'll allow you to look at this better in my other video. Last but not least, we have Bible, which I purchased from Word of Life website. And this is a 1-year daily devotional for grades 5 and 6. It's a quiet time devotional. It's not really my Bible lesson with them, which I haven't started yet. But it's more for her to get used to having quiet time through prayer and spending time with God. It has the daily passage here. And then here you have activities and questions. And then here you have live it out. And then down here you have your prayer. It explains how to keep your personal prayer diary. It has pages for prayer requests, praise and thanks, along with God's answer and the date. And then it starts your devotional. And it's every single day. So even when they don't have school, when she doesn't have school, she still does this book. It takes her about 10 minutes to get through it. And the activities and questions are fun and entertaining, so she enjoys it. So that's that, guys. That is my homeschool haul for my 5th grader. I hope you enjoyed everything. So I will post more videos coming soon.